everybody, welcome to Buffalo Brief. We are on the road, just down the road from Channel 4 on Hurdle Avenue in North Buffalo at Més Que, the official soccer bar here in Western New York. And we are here, of course, because of the World Cup. The group stage is pretty much complete, and it has been totally jam-packed here on Hurdle because of Més Que and all the people coming to see soccer. How's it going? This is Emily, the GM of Més Que.
Hi. Yeah, it's been going awesome, honestly. I mean, the turnout has been great. All the feedback we've gotten has been fantastic. It's just been great seeing so many different folks come out. You know, it's been a really, really good time.
I love it. I've driven by during some matches, and it is just a sea of people here. We're starting outside because they have an awesome patio out front with multiple TVs, so I do want to showcase. This is a TV up here, correct?
Yes, it is.
Okay, and you turn that on and all the TVs inside,
yep,
and then
and that guy too.
In the patio is another TV that Dan will showcase. Do you get people who walk by and stop on the sidewalk to watch for a bit?
Absolutely, yeah. We put a table right out here so people can kind of rest their drinks, rest their arms, watch however they want, so.
I love that. I love that you have this elevated screen so that if you are just doing something down the road, you can kind of just walk and see part of a game. And then a really cool part of this is the flags you have up there. Explain that.
Yeah, so we put out the flags for every country that's playing that day. We usually try to pair them up. So this was from last night, obviously Canada, South Africa. Go Canada. So we put all of them out for the day. We've got a flag for every single country participating, and yeah, just try to represent everybody.
That's a really unique little special touch that you guys are doing here. And it means a lot to the patrons who come and see their country, correct?
Absolutely. Yeah. We've gotten a lot of people be really excited and really surprised that we even have their flag. I'm like, absolutely, of course.
Somebody from South Africa came by and was really kind of tickled by it.
He was really excited about it. Yeah, absolutely.
That's cool. Buffalo is quite the melting pot, obviously, and so many different people are here, refugees, immigrants. And, you know, seeing that representation, you know, really matters to people.
Absolutely. Yeah.
How many people fit on your patio?
Well, seating probably about 8 to 10. Standing, I mean, we can pack it in.
You can pack it in.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right. Let's go inside. By the way, to orient ourselves where we are on Hurdle, if you know where the North Park Theater is, that historic theater, it is just 2 doors down. And it's right next door to the Delaware Soccer Club, which is very cool as well.
Great placement.
As we walk inside, explain what Més Que means. Where did that name come from?
So it's Catalan for more than,
yep.
And it comes from the Barcelona football club, Més Que un club, more than a club. So we are called that because we're more than just a bar. We're a gathering place. We're a place of community, inclusion, great cocktails, you know, great vibes. Soccer, of course.
Yeah.
So
I do want to mention on the door here, before you even walk in, is a whole list of every single game, all of the countries playing. This needs to be updated because it was from the group stage, but if you're ever walking by on Hurdle and you know, you have some different heritage, you know, say you're German or Polish or whatever, and you think maybe your country could be playing soon, there it is. There's that schedule to check that out. And then some World Cup exclusive cocktails and different things like that. So let's talk about the exclusive cocktails and beer and drinks that you have going on for the World Cup.
Yeah, so we've got a lot of different specials. We're not doing our traditional cocktail program at the moment just because it does get really crazy. But we do have some batchable things. Like today, for example, we have Brazil later. So we batch caipirinhas, which is their national drink. We do a bunch of different beer specials. Be it non-alcoholic, you know, anything during USA games. We've got a special for USA and Germany matches. We have an Iranian vinegar drink called Sekanjabin. I think I'm saying that right. And that's one of our non-alcoholic offerings. We're just trying to include everybody.
That's amazing. That's another thing. Like, we have all these people here, this melting pot, and they get maybe a little bit of a taste of home here at Més Que when their country is playing. That is such a unique touch that you guys are doing. That's awesome.
Thank you.
How did you learn about all these different drinks and how to make them?
You know, a lot of internet sleuthing. That definitely helps. Just trying to look up, like, okay, what can we provide for everybody? You know, our Muslim brothers and sisters, everyone that doesn't drink alcohol just for whatever reason, and then those of us that do, and what can we make fun and relevant to, you know, the game and everything.
Yeah.
So.
And you have these pints for all Team USA or Team Germany matches. That's a $5 pint.
$5
for that whole
pint.
thing?
Yes,
Wow.
it is fantastic. It's a very, very good beer. It's a collab between Jack's Abbey, which is here in the U.S., and Vorsteiner, which is in Germany. Really nice fest beer. We do also have a mug club, and you can get a half liter of that for $5 during those games.
Wow.
So it's a pretty solid deal.
And then $5 cans during all Team USA matches of that Pilsner there.
Yeah, the Sloop Classic American. Oh, yeah.
All right, very cool. You even have food, and I hear there's like a soccer ball on the menu, or it looks like it. What is that?
Yeah, we've been doing turkey and Swiss toasties and caramelized onion and Swiss toasties, and those are both on these really cute, like soccer ball shaped pretzel buns.
Oh, cool.
So that's been really fun, and they're delicious, quick and easy. So yeah, we've got some jumbo mozzarella sticks with our house San Marzano sauce, some chips if you just need a little snack. You know.
Yeah. Very good.
So, yeah.
What is this place like during a Team USA match?
Oh, insane. in the best way possible.
Yeah.
It is absolutely packed in. We usually grill out back for those matches. I mean, we do have security, so we'll like, you know, try to fill up the patio once we're at capacity in here. But yeah, it is definitely, big crowd for a small place.
We know that we have moved on from that group stage, Team USA.
Yes.
What would you suggest timing-wise? Say a game is at 1 p.m. When should someone show up?
So we usually recommend an hour to 2 hours beforehand, especially for those. We don't take reservations, but I mean, feel free to hang out before the game and get stuck in.
And get to know your neighbors.
Absolutely, yeah.
There you
never
go.
know who you're gonna meet. You know, there's people from all over, so.
You're wearing a Brazil shirt.
I
Brazil
am.
plays today.
Yes, they do.
And you said Brazil is just as packed as Team USA games
Oh,
in
yes,
here?
absolutely. Yeah, I would say they're pretty one-to-one in busyness. Pretty close. Yeah,
Why is that?
I don't know, and it works for me either way. I used to live in Brazil, so it's always great for me to be able to speak to people that from there and know the area, and it gives them a sense of community too.
Yeah.
So it's pretty awesome.
Are people speaking Portuguese in here?
Oh yeah, absolutely. All kinds of languages. Yeah,
That's
it's
amazing.
really great to hear.
Very, very cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what are some of the other popular countries right now?
Mexico definitely brings some folks. Colombia. We got a decent amount of folks for Turkey, even for like the midnight matches, which is great. Decent Morocco contingent. Like, we get
Nice.
someone for every single match.
I'm sure you do.
Yeah, and it's really great to meet so many new people.
He's over here putting together these flags, and then you have all these flags. Every single country is represented.
Correct. Yep. All 48 of them.
That's amazing.
Oh yeah, and
Very,
we switch
very
them out
cool.
every single day, and so make sure everybody's represented.
Awesome. Very, very cool. Okay, what are your hours of operation?
It kind of depends. We generally open 1 to 2 hours before the first match of the day. And we're open for every single match, no matter what, even if it's late, even if it's early, we're here, we're doing it.
Okay.
And you can always check our socials. I post every single morning, all the match times and the time that we're opening.
Okay, awesome. Come on down to Més Que. This is on Hurdle Avenue, right near the North Park Theater.
Yeah.
There is a lot more soccer coming up here in the World Cup. Hopefully Team USA continues to make it down that road.
Absolutely.
And, how has this been business-wise, I guess I'll ask, because it is tough for restaurants and bars right now in this economy. Mm-hmm. How has it been having the World Cup back, to help with business in general?
It's been really good, honestly. It's been fantastic. It's especially good for us because summers can be tough when there's no like Premier League or Bundesliga, like the usual leagues that bring people in. So it's just been really a boon to have the World Cup being on right now, and also just being like so close to home.
Yeah. I work out on Hurdle, so I've told my person that I work out with, I'm like, I can't find a parking spot whenever there's a game going on. But that's good. You're bringing not just business here, but you're bringing business to Hurdle, which really obviously needs it as well.
Yeah.
There's a lot of great businesses on Hurdle. You have, just on this block, you have awesome
absolutely.
businesses. All right. Well, thank you so much, Emily, for meeting with me. And
thanks for having me.
Good luck the rest of this World Cup.
Thanks.
It's busy because you have matches all throughout the day.
Oh yeah, all day, every day. But we're here for it. We love
Very
it.
good.
So.
All right. We'll be back in the studio coming up next. everybody. Welcome back to Buffalo Brief. I'm now back in the studio where it's cooler inside. It was kind of nice outside. But we are talking about that heat that is coming to Western New York this week. Today, it won't quite hit 90, but we will hit 90 throughout the week. And the humidity is something that Mike Syka all morning was really harping on. That humidity is going to feel, the feel-like temperature will feel like it is in the 100s. Fun fact about Buffalo, we've never hit 100. Let's get to Gwyn Napier, our reporter, because this morning on Wake Up, Gwyn, you were out at the Splash Park in the town of Tonawanda. It is such a cool place, and we're trying to explain to people kind of how to beat the heat throughout this week because it is going to be tough for folks. It's the first week without school for many people, and you were at the Splash Park. Tell us about it.
I was. So this was the first time that I've been to the Splash Park or the spray park with the things running. They have the 55 gallon drop bucket where it fills up with water and then it drops on you, as well as I believe John Flynn said 40 other spray attachments. So a great way to stay cool, especially with this heat and humidity.
That drop bucket is very cool. Look at, there it is. It can fit 55 gallons of water. Wow.
Yes.
It's really fun for the kids. What you do in Tonawanda is a little different than most like splash pads around, because this is so nice and so uber popular. They actually have you sign up in these like 2-hour increments.
That is correct. So you call, or I guess you could go online, but this morning they talked about calling.
Yeah.
You call, you book your 2-hour increment. You can do them back to back if there is availability. So say you wanted 4 hours, you could do that. And with the pricing, it's $5 if you have the access card, which I believe is the Town of Tonawanda access card.
Yep.
$7 if you don't have it. But for 2 hours, I feel like that's a pretty good price.
Yeah, that's not bad. So $5 for a resident. So if you're a resident of the town of Tonawanda or the village of Kenmore, it's $5. Otherwise, it's $7 for that. It is a good price. Most of these things, splash pads, are obviously generally free for people, but this is like a little bit elevated, and they really are doing it kind of as a safety measure, so not too many people get involved. There were chairs around. Is there food you can buy and all that stuff? What did you notice there for adults coming with their kids?
Yeah, so I'm not sure about the food. I didn't notice that, when you're there early in the morning.
I know. It's at 5 a.m. You're not going to notice that.
But there was the chairs, which is very nice. Restrooms, lockers, things like that. Restrooms were very nice. And John Flynn had kept mentioning it's a very safe place. So if parents want to come, grandparents want to come, they can kind of just let their kids run. Of course, they would need to be there, but it's not like you have to worry about a pool and the deep end and things like that. So
that's awesome. Let's hear from John Flynn, supervisor of the town of Tonawanda.
First full week with no school, so this is a great place to start your summer off. Beautiful spray park here in the Paddock Park here we have here in town of Tonawanda, and this right here is the coolest spray park there is. Huge spray park. 50-gallon bucket up there that dumps water on the kids. This is the best right here. And again, parents can come, grandparents can come and leave their kids and not worry about them whether or not they're in the deep end of the swimming pool or not. They can let them run around here and play. It's just a great spot.
Super fun. Something interesting too. I don't know if John Flynn told you about this, but I noticed it online on Mondays. And then I believe there's a weekend day as well. Saturdays, there are sensory hours for kids who were, So for our park visitors, it says, who may find a regular day at the park a little overwhelming, there's a special session that's for sensory children. I think they probably allow fewer kids to go.
Yeah.
So these are kids with some more special needs out there. So it's every Monday from 10 to 12 and then Saturdays from 9 to 10:30. I thought that was really awesome.
That is really cool. And I know he mentioned when talking with him that it's accessible to everybody.
Love
it's a place everybody can go and have lots of fun.
Cool.
And it does seem fun. Even me there this morning, I was like, if I brought an extra change of clothes, I would be standing under the bucket.
Oh, that would have been
funny,
Gwyn. Missed opportunity.
I know.
I have a question for you. What is your cutoff, or what's your temperature cutoff for taking off the winter coat?
Oh my gosh, I wear my coat a lot in the mornings.
Do?
I do.
It's still cold early in the morning.
I would say probably once we get to the 67, 70s.
Okay.
This morning it was 62 when we started, and it was a little chilly.
Yeah.
And then by I think 7, the humidity started coming out, and I was like, okay, time to lose the coat. But I was also like, I'm talking about heat and splash pads, and I'm standing here with my WIBB code one. So
all good. I think later this week you will hit that threshold where you're like, I don't need this. But I'm with you. I'm like always cold, and then people like John Flynn will show up in a t-shirt when it's 60 degrees, and I'm like, I'm keeping my coat on.
Yeah,
because I'm cold. You can also rent out that splash park for private parties. It's $550 to do that. That's Monday through Fridays. They have like a nighttime party rental for that. Okay, I do just want to mention the Buffalo Harbor State Park. Have you been there yet?
I haven't.
It's the brand new state park. It's out in the Outer Harbor. They have an amazing splash park, spray park thing going on as well. And this one's actually free. It's open 11 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. every single day. So that's down at the Outer Harbor. If you haven't been there, there's a big silver buffalo that kind of welcomes you in. They have a new playground down there. It looks awesome. I have not been there yet either. And then Buffalo Pools, they open July 1st, which is this week. Their splash pads are open. I have 10 of those splash pads this week for when it's hot. Those are open 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. every single day. Gwen, do you like the heat?
I do.
You do?
So I was never a heat person before I moved to Buffalo.
Oh, really?
And then I experienced my first Buffalo winter, and now I'm thinking, please don't ever let the summers end.
No. I'm like, I'm not that old. You're not that old. You're much younger than me. But every winter I go through, I feel like I'm getting like it ages me like many years. I'm like, I don't know how many more of those I can do. And I remember my parents complaining about it. And as a kid, I was like, what are they complaining about? These are so fun. And now I'm like, no, I don't want to drive into this anymore. And
Well, I always was like, oh, October, fall, that's my favorite time of year.
Yeah.
But now it means that winter's coming. So I'm like, maybe spring is my favorite time of year.
Sure. Sometimes it can be like kind of rainy or still doing like ice storm type things in spring around Buffalo.
But you have the summer to look forward to.
You do.
I've noticed that I'm like, it's July already.
Isn't that horrible? Yeah. So Gwen, where are you from that like this wasn't obviously your norm?
Yeah, so I'm from West Virginia, which we see the snow, we do, but it starts coming down November, usually done by just late December, January, and then it's like warm. So I call my mom on the way to work every morning at 3:30.
Oh, that's
and I'm
nice.
like, she's like, oh, it's like 70 degrees here. And I'm like, oh, it's 55 degrees here, but not too bad.
Hopefully this week that winter coat can come off and it'll actually feel nice for you.
And the summers are so beautiful here that it makes it all worth it.
I know they are. Okay. Gwen, thank you so much for joining us. Your first time in the podcast room, I'm hearing.
It's so fun.
I love it.
It is.
All right. You have to do the noon, so I'll let you go.
All right. Thanks.
Stay safe out there in this heat this week.